Good morning. It's the next day. I slept really good last night. I woke up and felt like I was 90 years old. Everything hurt. I was really stiff getting out of bed, but I think once I start moving around this morning and get the blood circulating, I'll feel a little better. So I had my breakfast and Coco had her breakfast. So I think I'm going to get started setting up my little eBay area. And this is what my living room looks like. I did go ahead and put the shelves up real early this morning. So there's my couch, my TV. All this stuff sitting over here is eBay stuff I'm gonna put on the shelves, as well as all of this stuff here and all the rest of the crafting stuff that was in the truck. I just put it downstairs. I didn't really have time to bring it upstairs just because I wanted to just kind of dump it, get the truck back, and get back home. So I'm going to get started bringing that stuff up, putting it on the shelves because I have a ton of orders I need to get out on Monday. So let's get started. Hi everybody. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Mindy, and this is my YouTube channel of my documenting of cleaning out my mom's house after she passed away. It's been almost a year since she passed, and I've just been cleaning out her house. I would call it a hoarder house, although she was very organized. And I have a ton of videos on my channel pretty much documenting the entire process. So you can go through those and watch all of them, or some of them, or none of them. And just to bring everybody up to speed, yesterday I rented a U-Haul and drove it up to our house and brought back those bookshelves you see in the video, as well as some boxes of fabric and quilting supplies that I currently sell on my eBay store. I'll leave a link down below if you want to check it out. So today I'm getting started setting up the eBay area in my living room. There are still lots and lots of boxes of fabric still at the house that I will be bringing down here. I can only bring so much at a time, mostly because I can only fit so much in the truck and I only have so much room at my house here to store it. So it's going to be kind of a slow process for a while. I do really enjoy selling on eBay. I actually opened my account back in 1999 and I was in college and I just kind of sold some stuff around my apartment I didn't want anymore. I remember back then they didn't even have PayPal, so people would just write a check or a money order, or some people would send cash through the mail and I shipped the item out. I really liked those days. Everybody was just honest and trustworthy and I didn't really have any problems with it. And today there's just a ton of scammers out there, and you really need to be careful who you sell to. And people doing what they call friendly fraud, where they buy something but then they file a complaint to their credit card company saying they didn't buy it, and they try to get it refunded and keep the item. So that's kind of the downfall with the internet and eBay. So it just really comes with the territory. If you want to make some money on the side, eBay is a great way to do it, but you just have to be careful and just use common sense. It's just so amazing to me how far the internet has come, ever since it came out. I think I was the last generation to grow up without the internet. I remember we got it in our house when I was 18, and all they had were the dial-up modems, so you couldn't make a phone call and be on the internet at the same time. And everything was just so archaic and clunky, and websites took forever to download, and email was invented, and every time I got an email, it's like, ooh, I got an email. And today I checked my email account. I was like, oh God, what's all this email? So it's just really amazing to me how fast technology changes and just how much it affects our lives. Back when I was growing up, we didn't even have the internet, and now it's like nobody can live without it. They're just on it all day long, constantly. So it's really amazing, just what technology can do. So that's my spiel about the internet. And I know it's been a while since my last update, even though technically this video you're watching right now happened the day after the last video I uploaded. But I have been feeling a whole lot better since I returned home. I enjoy being at my own house with my own things around me. And it's just more of a familiar territory. And I was able to process my grief a little better, just being in familiar surroundings. I just feel a little more comforted while I'm here. Because I know dealing with any type of emotional turmoil is hard when you're in unfamiliar surroundings and you're just kind of have a lot of anxiety about like, oh, I just want to go home and rest and recuperate. And Coco, my cat, is doing just fine. She likes being at home. She's 20 years old and she doesn't have any major health illnesses or conditions. I do think she has some type of kidney disease, which unfortunately is common in older cats. A couple of my other cats had it when they got old, but there's really not much you can do about it, so just kind of monitoring it and just keeping her comfortable as much as possible. But she's still hanging in there, doing okay. And we just kind of keep each other company while we're down here. So I really enjoyed setting up this little eBay area in my living room. I really like organizing, and I've gotten a lot of comments saying how organized I am, especially when I put together all the estate sales. So I'm not really sure where that came from. I think a little bit of it came from my mom. She was very organized. Or maybe I just owned a store in a previous life. And it's just one of the skills that my soul has carried with it into this life. So that's all the updates I have for now. If you have any questions or want me to talk about anything in a future video, just leave a comment down below and I will get to it in my next videos. Okay, so I think I have it arranged as good as I can get it for right now. I just brought up all the stuff that I currently have listed in my eBay store, just so I can get these orders out. I'll bring up the rest of the stuff either later today or tomorrow, and that'll go on these empty shelves. So that's gonna be it for this video, and I'll see you next time.